Good morning, boys and girls. I hope that you're having a terrific Tuesday morning. And I hope that you had a wonderful long weekend. And today you might notice that I have on bunny ears. Well, I'm going to be reading a lot of books this week about animals. So I am going to wear a different animal hat every day. And I picked my bunny ears because I'd worn them this weekend because the Easter bunny came. And so I am going to wear my bunny ears today, but I'm not reading a book about a bunny. I'm reading a great book, and this book is titled Giraffes Can't Dance. Well, it's by Giles Andrade, and the illustrator is Guy Parker Rees. And I'm going to read this book to you this week, and this is absolutely wonderful. It's a wonderful book, and I hope that you enjoy it. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. Some of you, or all of you, are going to notice that there's some rhyming words in this book. So let's listen out. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. So knees and trees. I knew you already knew that. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance, another dancing book. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was very, very bad. Oh, poor Gerald. Let's see if something really good happens for him. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. So everybody was dancing, and they all had dancing buddies. What about Gerald? Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the lions and animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly guy. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Poor Gerald. They need to be his friend. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted in the spot. They're right, he thought. I can't do it. I'll look like a little clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Something good's going to happen. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up in the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he said with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Isn't that a good idea? That cricket sure is smart. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is the branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. And you know, that is the truth. If you go and sit outside your house in the morning, you can hear all sorts of sounds. When that cricket smiled and picked up his violin, then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles in the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. Oh my goodness, Gerald was dancing! He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. He did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. I bet some of you can do that too. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Look how happy Gerald is. I love it when everybody's happy. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived where Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer we've ever seen!" Isn't it wonderful? How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. I love it. Gerald did such a good job. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and the stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find the music we love. And that is the truth. We're all good at something. And I know that you're doing a good job with Mommy and Daddy. And remember that Miss Hill misses you so much. And I want you to tune in tomorrow to see what silly animal hat I might have on tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to read some books, some of my favorite books about turtles. I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day, a terrific Tuesday.